Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to be doing Rashid's combo trials. In case if you're having trouble, you can use this video as a reference and you can see how I approach these combos. Starting with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, intermediate 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. If you're having trouble with number 6, you can break it down into 2 parts. This is part 1. And if you want to practice part 2, is this, okay? And then kick, kick. So when you put everything together, number 7, if you're having trouble, make sure you practice this part. Okay, make sure you practice this part because once you get this part down, just add the first line and the last line. Number 8, which is easier than number 7. Number 9, very straightforward. Number 10, if you're having trouble, make sure you practice this part separately, okay? Practice that. Once you have that down and the timing, okay? Number 11, if you're having trouble, practice it in 2 parts. 1, 2 into the tornado. Part 2 is this, okay? Practice them separately, okay? And then number 12, very straightforward. Just after you do drive impact, you have to do the up kick, okay? So now that you know, just gonna do it. Number 13, now we're starting to see cancels in the combo. In case if you didn't know, Capcom did an update. There's an extra way to do cancels now. Before was attack, forward, forward. Now you can just press the parry button, you know? So it's a lot easier, I would say, depending on the situation. So use whichever is easier for you, forward, forward, or just pressing the button. It's totally up to you. So now, part 1 we have to do is this. Very easy, right? Part 2 is tornado, okay? And part 3 is just, but you actually have to use the light one, okay? The light tornado. So once you got everything down, all right, you want to just and then super. Number 14, very straightforward, but you need to get these 2 parts down, okay? So make sure you know how to punch into super, all right? That's very critical. And then after you super, right, just kick Ryu. After you super, just kick him. That's it. Leave it like that. So the second part you want to practice is this. Okay, practice that separately. Make sure you get the timing. So when you put everything together, right, kick him anytime, and just do that. Okay? Number 15, you can basically break it down into 3 parts. Part 1 is this. Okay, part 1. Very simple, right? Part 2, just stay at the corner. This, okay? Practice this. Get the timing. Get the timing for that. And at the end, and just super, okay? So when you put everything together, oops. And super.
Come to me. Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect.
Advanced 1 is actually very easy. You can separate it by 2 parts. Part 1 is only 3 punches. 1, 2, and 3. When you come down, Just do that. So when you put everything together, 1, 2, 3. Advance 2, let's take a look at the example. So we have punch into super. And after the super, we see a jump into the kick and then into the spin. I just want to say that you don't have to jump. It's totally up to you. You can just time it like this. It's totally up to you. Alright, whichever is easier. So that's part 1. Part 1 is this into super, into the kick, and leave it like that. Part 2 is this. Okay? Get comfortable with this part. Once you get comfortable, you want to add the spin. Okay? You add the spin. After you get the timing for the spin, you add the super. Okay? So now, this. There we go. Advance 3, this combo is actually pretty challenging. It may take you many tries, but it's okay. Be patient, I'm going to show you how to break it down. Part 1, you want to do the drive parry cancel into that. Part 2, you want to do light punch into light punch. That's okay. That's part 2. Part 3, you want to add medium kick. Like that, okay? Add medium kick, okay? Get the timing, because medium kick is the hardest part for this combo. And then the last part is this. After the medium punch, after the medium kick, hold on, is medium punch. Medium punch and below you can practice separately. You can practice separately, okay? This is the combo, okay? Once you land this, hold on. You can practice this separately. So the main thing you have to do is just land that medium kick. Medium kick is the bridge between the top part and the bottom part, all right? So once you put everything together, even it will look something like this. Oh, I forgot to cancel there. Because the combo is so long, you sometimes brain freeze. There we go.
Come to me. Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect.
Advance 4, there's one thing you have to know for this combo is the jumping in part. So there's a trick to this combo. So part 1, when you do a drive impact and you come back and do the tornado, right? If you jump forward, it's going to be too late. So don't jump forward. The trick here is to jump up, okay? Just push up or hold up. So let me show you. You see? So I think because Rashid is in like a buff mode, if you jump forward, he jumps way too far and way too high. So you're gonna, Ryu is going to recover. So if you jump up, Ryu does like a lower jump, which is gonna hit Ryu and it's gonna connect. So part 2, we're going to do is basically after the jump, and then you do this part, okay? Practice this. Practice this part. Until you get like the timing. Once you got that part, right? Part 3, you want to practice this separately, okay? The kick is not gonna hit because Ryu is not in the air, but it's okay. At least you're getting the muscle memory, okay? All right, that's the third part, and the fourth part is just super. Now we put everything together. Jump back. Come in. Like that. Like that.
Come to me. Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect.